Fellas, if you get emotional, if you cry in front of a woman, she's only going to use that and throw it back in your face at a later date. Is what I've always heard men say, and I never understood it. Okay, I never knew where that narrative came from until it happened to me. And I realized I had to have a much more nuanced take on the issue. I had to be more empathetic towards what these men were saying. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you how I never let that get to me. I never let that stop me from being the emotional little crybaby I am. Before I get to that, it's a little self promo. I've been streaming every day on Twitch, Bryce_Estelle, and I have a Lives account and a Discord. I'm gonna put all of which in the bottom of the description. Now, let me tell you what happened, okay, that made me experience that thing. Basically, I was struggling in school, okay? Not because I'm stupid. I'm actually, I'm not going to go there. But basically, I wasn't trying. I wasn't putting my best foot forward. I was balancing content in school, and I was like, well, the content's making me money. I don't really care about this thing I'm getting a degree in. And I was already tremendously depressed, so it was hard to even get out of bed. So it felt like I had to pick one or the other, and oftentimes that ended up being the content. So my schoolwork, my grades started to suffer a bit. I was talking to this young lady at the time. I'd confide in her, tell her all my worries, tell her I was worried about not graduating, what that would mean for me. What if one day I just randomly flop on social media and then I'm essentially out of a job? Personally, I didn't want a 9 to 5. Seemed like the bad ending to me. I was like, yo, like, I don't know if I can keep going like this. I'm so stressed. I'm thinking about doing the unthinkable, taking myself out the game, which is something you at home should never do. And at the time, she said all the right things, was comforting me, telling me it was going to be okay. I was like, sweet, nice. However, at a later date, we got into an argument and it was all recanted. Not only did she say something along the lines of, I don't know why you're so worried about me. You need to focus on your classes.